What they do though?
Man, you already know we vibing, dog. Let me know what's going on with you, dog. Let's take it on bite right quick, dog. They wanted to know, dog. How you got that name, dog?
Polo Pooh.
Polo, Pooh, down Kolyon. You feel me? Which one you want to break down first, though?
You know, my name was always Pooh in it, and then I used to just rip that Polo all the time. You feel what I'm saying? I used to just rip them just for no reason. Like, and then the DJ, you remember $100 Will?
You talking about Will on White Will?
Yeah, $100 Will.
Yeah.
Talking about?
They used to be dancing with what's the name?
Pompano,
yeah.
They in the army.
Yeah, he used to be a dancer too.
No.
Yeah, when the Pompano boys.
Oh.
Look at that. See.
Hey, know that.
See.
We had to go and do the Kolyon on the dance.
Facts.
And we were promoting it. You know, Koly was fresh out the chain gang, and we was like, Koly was rapping. So now we was at the Trop. And $100 Will seeing us at the Trop.
Mm-hmm.
The first person ever played music for us is on Showtime in the Trop, Rocky.
Okay, then.
But Rocky used to manage everything in the Showtime. So yeah, in the Trop.
Mm-hmm.
So we seen $100 Will out there. We just hanging out, buying bottles. And $100 Will say, "Damn boy, he booked us for a show. That's our first booking ever." $100 Will.
He booked y'all for a show. Why did he for the song going to the Kolyon?
Yeah, but we was out there doing a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Showtime played it. He didn't want to play it. Showtime didn't want to play it. Rocky made him play it.
He said he ain't want to play it.
You know, he didn't want to play it.
Wow.
But he didn't really want to play it because it wasn't mixed and mastered. Nigga ain't lay their verses on it. We just drunk in the club.
Mm-hmm.
And Showtime really Showtime one of them niggas that felt like he was a gatekeeper.
Why you said
But
that?
Rocky fucked with a nigga, so he was like, "Bitch, play that shit."
Mm-hmm.
Rocky played it. Now we in the middle of the club hanging out, doing the dance. So we hanging out so hard, the nigga $100 Will was like, "Y'all want to perform?" $100 Will said, "Perform." So now we going there and perform. When I going there, now we in whatchamacallit, now we at a whole nother club. Cause we wasn't even clubbing at that time. We started clubbing and shit. And then the DJ and Dante, my nigga, that nigga was like, you know, my name was already Pooh. He know me from a little nigga, throwback elementary school days, shit like that does. So he see me and I'm ripping the Polo. That nigga was like Polo Pooh, and it stuck.
Mm-hmm.
He said it over the DJ booth.
Okay, then.
Polo Pooh. Boom. And we took off. That's how that shit came.
And talk about the dance though. How y'all came up with the dance though?
Koly P come up with the dance, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Koly P just had the dance, dog. He had the dance like we was in a whole nother city. I forgot what city it was. And he was just, that's when Facebook was popping.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on that bit with another rapper, a female rapper though, and he was just going back and forth with her. But he was like, go and do the Kolyon, Rich Gang Mean, ain't even got a rollie on.
Okay, then.
It's a D-boy dance.
D-boy dance.
I'm gonna beat it with a hanger. I'm water whipping with a hanger.
Water whipping with a hanger.
Yeah, he come on with that.
Damn.
And then, but before he even like did that, he came through with the he already like was in prison. He already had an achievement award. Before he even came home, he sent that shit to me. Like, boom. Bitch, this was going on. It's achievement award to Kolyon. And that's how it started. Right there. Before he even came home, he already sent me his achievement award.
Mm-hmm.
Go and do the Koly, he had the Kolyon, but he ain't had a song yet. Yeah. But his name was Kolyon. But he told me his name was Koly P in the letter, but he won the achievement award. It was a talent show, and he won that shit.
And Polo, were you ever an artist too?
I don't rap.
Okay,
I could though. I might can spit some shit. I can manage a nigga or something.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But I ain't.
So what made y'all like you? Cause you was a Kolyon too, right?
Of course.
Let us know.
I'm a founder.
Yeah, you feel like, and break it down. Like, what's a founder? What you mean by that? Now, your definition of a founder of the Kolyon. Give it to us.
Okay, my definition is like this. Boom. When I got the letter, the certificate. It was an achievement award. I got it in the mail. Boom. I'm fresh out the joint. Koly don't even know I'm out of prison because I was in prison too. Koly thought I was throw. He just seen me on in the news. So he like, damn, bitch, you out? And when I wrote him first.
You said you was on the news?
Huh?
On the news?
Yeah, I was on the news. It was a misunderstanding.
What happened though? You know we nosy now, Polo. What happened?
Man, it was some shit in the hood, and it was like one of like a nigga, an older nigga that came up, like an older nigga that he said I kidnapped. He said I kidnapped his son.
Oh.
And demanded a ransom. But I beat that shit. It wasn't never that, but I was accused for it.
Thank God.
But it went viral. The crackers grabbed me and whoop the whoop. Boom. I came up out of that. And I'm good with all, like, you feel me? It was like, but these niggas went to the law.
Mm-hmm.
Like, immediately. It was crazy. But, boom. I get up out of that. But Koly already in prison because Koly was already in prison. He was like 16. Them boys fucked up for like a little rivalry. Him and other niggas and shit, they were fucked up. So he was already down for he had caught 6 years. But you know how they give you the wild sentence.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't had shit on him. But he wasn't the gunman, you feel me? So they gave him they ain't had shit on him. So they gave him community control 2-4. Mm-hmm. 2 years, community control, 4 years probation. Mm-hmm. He violated that shit, so now he gotta go do 6.
He gotta go back. Mm-hmm.
So he go do this time, and he get out in 2010.
And he write you that letter.
He get out. He wrote me the letter before that, but he get out in 2010. 1/1/10. Soon as the ball dropped, he got out on New Year's Day.
Okay, damn.
He got out on New Year's Day, and me and Perk pick him up from the Greyhound station. So we pick him up in the Greyhound station. We in the Altima. It was 2010. We in the 2008. Me and Cheesy Perk. I'm driving. We in the 2008 Altima. We got music in that bitch. We got 4 15s in that motherfucker. The headlights tinted. Mm-hmm. Everything tinted. The headlights tinted. The windows tinted. Black on black.
Okay, damn.
We got alloys on that bitch. Alloy rims. But I'm lost in a familiar place. I can't find a Greyhound station. So Sugar called me where y'all at? Because everybody at the house waiting on Koly P. But I'm lost in a familiar place. I done caught this Greyhound so many times, but I can't find the station right there on Lauderdale.
Yeah.
That station.
Mm-hmm. It do get confusing sometimes.
So I'm in the motherfucker smoking weed, hiding a bitch. I look in the passenger seat. I get off the phone with Sugar. She was like, where you at? Yeah, I hear everybody in the background. It's a party. Everybody waiting. I'm late.
Oh.
I still ain't got Koly in the car. I'm like, damn. She was like, she wants you to pick him up. She was like everybody in the grandma, mama, everybody. They were like, he wants you to pick him up. So I'm like, I hang up the phone. So now I look in the passenger seat, Perk laughing at me. You know, this when iPhones, niggas ain't had iPhones back then. Mm-hmm. 2010, the iPhone, the first ones was out then. Niggas wasn't on them. So I'm on the iPhone. So now I got an iPhone. He was like, you got that smart ass phone, nigga. Let that shit think. He laughing at me. I'm like, what the fuck so funny? You got that iPhone. Let that bitch think for you.
You talking about with the Google?
Nah, nah. I asked boom, my Greyhound station.
Yeah.
And I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
boom, cause you know I'm technology. Niggas ain't got iPhones at the time. Niggas still flip phones and shit. I got an iPhone, and I'm bragging about it.
Okay then.
Like you got that smart ass phone, nigga.
Put that bit to work.
Duh. Rolling up the weed.
Okay then.
So I'm like, hell, I'm like, he laughing at me though. I'm like, what's so funny? He was like, bitch, you got an iPhone, nigga. Use that bitch. We steady up and down. What that is? Federal. We going up Federal. We back there. We at Federal. I'm like, there. We smoked that high. Boom, I find I'm like 2 minutes away, a mile or something. I pull up, Koly right there with a net bag. And then I pick him up. And then that's how the Kolyons come through. Like,
so break down, you know.
Like, when I say a founder, as far as that's what started it. Like, I was the cement that stick everything together. Boom, me, Perp, and then one of my other partners, Zeke, the Arab.